This game is not suitable for children or the easily disturbed. It includes depictions of horror elements, human/animal violence and death, abuse/abusive relationships, disturbing images, loud noises, flashing images/lights, and more. Individuals suffering from anxiety, depression, or certain fears/phobias may not have a safe experience playing this game. Just wanted to read that out just so you all watching this video know what to expect. Anyway. Hello everybody, it is I, the Maiden of Ravens. Please take care of yourself. And welcome to Do Not Take This Cat Home. I'm just going to turn this down a wee bit. Is there settings, preferences? There we go. Can I also just... There we go. That's better. Okay. You're not having a great day as usual. Also, I probably should explain what this game is. I don't know what this is. I just kind of looked on the page, thought it was interesting, downloaded it. Here we are. It's a horror game, if you couldn't tell. Oh, great. It's the first time in a while you felt like going out. But in the middle of your walk, it starts to rain. Typical, but maybe this is just a sign that you should have stayed home today. It was raining all day yesterday for me, so... Yeah, you can always try again tomorrow. Right? You turn to head home when... Huh? What was that? There are only a few people around on the street. Makes sense due to the increase of missing persons around the area recently. Well, that and the weather. But none of them react to the sound at all. Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. Probably shouldn't do this, because, like, sure, curiosity killed the cat, but maybe curiosity is what gets... Wow. Forgive me, I didn't sleep last night. Maybe curiosity is what's gonna get the cat to kill you. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. The ground dampened by the rain makes your steps sound louder and more confident than you actually feel. Finally, the sound source comes into view from the cold, dim light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, is a cat. Huh. Guess that should have been obvious. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. It puts its front paws up at the edge of the box and looks up at you. So cute. Yeah, pretty cute. And it definitely knows it. You never had much of an opinion on one way or another about the cats before. But if they're at all like this one, it's a shock they haven't already found a way to rule the world. You don't think you mind bowing down to a feeling overlord. You look around the alley with a small frown. Who leaves cats in cardboard boxes these days, anyway? Wouldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually? You'd be surprised. Cats love cardboard boxes. The cat doesn't answer you. Well, no, of course not. Obviously, exactly. It also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box. It's just looking at you, as if waiting for you to make the next move. I mean, what's the harm in it? You know what? You reach into the box and pick up the cat up, holding it out in front of you. Why not? You're all alone and you're all alone and, well, I'm kind of in the same boat myself, so... You bring the cat close. You didn't realize it was shivering until it was just then, but it slowly breathes easier as it presses into your chest. Why not stay together, right? At least for a little while. You think a little while, probably more like a day. You'll be responsible and take it to a shelter tomorrow, but for now, let's get you out of the rain, okay? You step into a small local pet store for some cat food, then head back home. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, you living alone in it. Sorry. Still feels weird having another living being inside of it after so long. Even if it is just a cat. Sorry, just bopping for a sec. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as it curiously, wow, explores the new environment. Leaving the feline to its own devices, you set out about making both you some dinner. You take out the can of cat food and open it with the tab on top. You put some cat food on a saucer and click your tongue to call the cat over to you. Perks up at your back and rushes over. It looks at the plate of food and completely ignores it. Oh, okay, well. I'm hungry, I guess. You try not to let it annoy you. The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spent your hard-earned cash on it. It's just a cat after all. I'll just leave it here if you get hungry later, okay? The cat rubs against your body. The cat rubs its body against your legs with a purr. You smile. That's enough of thanks for you. It follows you into the kitchen as you start on your own dinner. You saw that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Bread toasted, mayo mustard spread, turkey and cheese and lettuce perfectly placed, tomato sliced. Ow! You instantly cut your finger on the knife while slicing a tomato. Oh, I thought the cat just clawed me. Stupid. You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder and sigh, tossing the knife onto the cutting board. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hops into the counter. Sniffs the knife and meows almost pointedly at you. What? Don't worry, I'm alright. It was just an... You watch the cat starts to... Lick lightly but enthusiastically at the blood on the knife? At your blood? You're so shocked that by the time you come to your senses, the knife has been licked completely clean. The cat sits back, staring at you. You feel a little uneasy. Sure, cats are meeting predators, but that was a little weird. Yeah, no, I agree. That was weird. That you could tell that caught me off guard with the way I started talking. What? Right? Sure, you're no cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do. Right? Meow. Well, regardless, you're not about to abandon a cat in need while it's still raining outside, not after all your efforts. You're going to take it to a shelter tomorrow anyway. What's one end of awkwardness? Weird or not, it's just a cat. The rest of the evening, unfortunately, goes downhill from there. Even after covering your fingers up, cut with a bandage, the cat keeps trying to look at the wound. While you're eating your sandwich. While you're cleaning up the kitchen. While trying to watch TV. You gently push away every time, but you're starting to get weird at the strange behavior. But it's got to taste your blood and thinks your food now? You're not sure what you do if it starts to get more aggressive. Keep thinking about the cat food sitting in the corner. Untouched. Meow. 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 Come on, enough already. Shove it away a little more forcefully this time out of annoyance. You feel bad immediately, but before you do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes off to the corner of the hall. I can read very well. You sigh deeply. At this point, you're just worried it's going to take a bite out of you in your sleep. Maybe a vet will have an idea how to calm it down. You can only hope. You don't have many other options left other than tossing the cat in the rain. After finding the number of a local vet, you pick up your landline and... The lights just went out? Great, just great. Rain must have knocked out the power. You check your cell phone only to find it's out of batteries. You must have forgotten to charge it before leaving it out earlier. The outing had been so spur of the moment that it no doubt messed with your usual routine. You ever flashed and turned it on. It's quiet. It's too quiet. Did the rain stop? But then why'd the power go out? You look outside. The sky's pitch black. What time is it? You shouldn't check the clock. The cat stares at half your digital clock, staring at you. Oh, I got chills. Oh. Thinking now you realize the clock shouldn't be working at all with the power edge, but the numbers are all lit up. And going completely haywire. The cat stares at you. It's completely still. You'd think it was a statue if you didn't know any better. It's not giving off any indication that it's alive. It's not blinking, it's not breathing, but its eyes. This isn't normal. Yeah, you don't say. You're afraid. A little bit. I got chills. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. You consider tossing the cat out after all. But as soon as the thought enters your head, you feel a sharp urge to vomit. Those eyes, its eyes hold you still, even with your flashlight trained on it. Its pupils are large, round, inky pits. The flashlight flickers, and the cat is gone. Fear immediately grips your mind. The silence punctuated with a rapid pumping of blood in your heart. It's overwritten, and your ears slowly start to pick up the sounds static all around you. How's the clock working with no power? You don't know why such a question matters at the moment. But you feel as if the answer will make sense out of everything that's happening. That order will be restored. But no answer comes to mind. You back away from the clock. I feel as if the air itself coils tightly and abruptly in response, like a predator prepared to pounce, but waiting for your next move. But you're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. But you can't stay still forever, right? Whatever's watching you can already feel its impatience. It's too eager. You don't know how you do this. You don't know how you know this, but you can only sense it clearly as it whispered. Let's play. I don't like that. Right into your ear. Right into your soul. It won't let you wait it out. Not that you could, even if it did. You can't stay here. You have to run. With a thought, a sudden primal instinct awakens within you, making you show yourself into a hasty burst of movement, of action. But you're still weak from the fear that grips you onto your mind. Your legs tangled together under you in your haste, and you fall to the ground. Oh! Sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot. First you think you've broken your ankle. But something warm and wet trickles down the length of your foot, pulling underneath it. You hear the sound of metal scraping as getting across the floor. Wow. Sorry, I'm just so caught up I can't read, apparently. You hear the sound of metal scraping on tiles after skidding across the floor as if it had been kicked. Winded from your fall, you look up into daze and see the object landing in a strange light coming from outside. The light pouring in from a now open front door. Thoughts of how, when, who, what in regards to your inexplicably open door screech to a halt. As your brain finally identifies the metallic object you've been staring at, it's your kitchen knife. It's still tainted red from your earlier blunder, but that's not right. Wasn't it completely cleaned by the... You go up dryly at the pain in your foot. You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor after being stepped on. Instead of resting on your cutting board in the kitchen where you left it. Hold up, I need to sneeze 1 sec. Sneeze concluded. We're back. When you spy something in the darkness beyond the knife, it spies right back on you. A pair of glowing golden eyes coming forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light from your doorway. It pads slightly over the knife as it's skipping into light. And bends down to lap the blood dripping from the blade. Your senses will begin to overwhelm you. The chill in the air as if it starts to suffocate you under... The chill of the air as it starts to suffocate you under its weight. The sound of your shaky breath discordant against the static now piercing your skull. The dryness on your tongue spreading to your throat. The incomprehensible sight of the strays you've taken in, licking away at the kitchen knife once again completely clean. The scent of blood from the fresh wound on your foot. Blood. Golden eyes slide up to you as if in response to your sudden revelation. Blood. You're hurt. Your foot is bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding. The cat barely moves, shoulders twitching as if just considering the act of pouncing forward. But you're already on your feet and out the door. You run, or rather limp, down the empty street. The sky is black and bleeding red. There's a strange light emitting from nowhere that casts everything else in white. The houses, the trees, the road, even you. Everything except your blood. You can just barely glimpse the bloody imprints your injured foot leaves as you walk with every impact it makes with the ground. It hurts. Wouldn't the cat just... If the cat tried to follow you, wouldn't it just keep on looking at the blood on the ground? I don't like that music. This music's fucking good though. It hurts. It hurts. But you can't stop. You don't stop. Not when the shadows grow around you. Not when you feel the gaze of eyes all over you. Now when the road ahead of you is darkened by the long shadow suddenly behind you, even though you don't stop running because if that cat's right there ahead of you, then what in the world is behind you? Keep running. Huh? Interesting. How very, very interesting. Ending 0. It begins. Huh? Okay. We're going to try again. We're gonna go... We're going to... take the cat home. But we're going to... Was this an option last time? We'll do something with the cat. Like what? Play with? Feed cat? Pet cat? Another day you have access to cute fluffy animal. Also do to pet it to your heart's content. You sit on the floor in your living room and click your tongue to call the cat over. The cat dashes over to you, immediately climbing into your lap. Poor thing, you just want some attention, don't you? Alright. You carefully pet the cat. Rub behind the ear, a scratch under the chin, smooth sweep along the back. Good? You keep petting the cat in your lap, enjoying this bonding time together. But the cat starts to get restless after a while. What's something else? Feed the cat. How long your food advises you to eat it? You're already not stopping for food earlier as you don't have much left. Grocery shopping is tomorrow after all. So, after like a first run, you get more options to do. Click your tongue, train the cat follow you. Let's see, find things you expect. Tuna, meatloaf, and... Huh? What's that? I see the upper bottom of the fridge. You don't recognize it. Fill orders from the container. Whatever's inside can't be safe for human consumption. The cat seems excited about it, practically salivating over it. So you're the caretaker here. You're the one who needs to decide what's best for it to feed on cat. So you feed it. What's the worst that could happen? Is this really a good idea? Fine, I guess this is what you want. You open the container and... Really managed to keep from throwing up, but just barely. It's then just overwhelming. Yeah, give me a minute. You hazard a look at the contents of the container, but... You honestly can't understand what you're supposed to be looking at. Everything is just mashed together. What exactly everything consists of is a mystery, but you're more than happy to keep it unsolved. Different shapes, different sizes, different textures. Not the color, though. All of it is the same color. The most unfortunate looking shade of gray you've ever seen. Hidden with the nauseating white green film over the top. Am I supposed to warm it up, or you don't really know how to serve it? Any utensil or plate that touches it is getting thrown immediately. No exceptions. Your hands are going to scrub with soap and hot water to within an inch of their... with what? Words. Is that against putting this crap in your microwave? You doubt it would taste or smell any better warm. Not wanting to hold anymore, you shake your head and practically toss the container next to the cat on the counter. The cat enthusiastically dives for the toxic-looking sludge, sniffing its savoring scent. You turn to the fridge and close it. You've lost your appetite. You're about to head to the bathroom and wash your hands for the next hour or so when... Oh. Ow. Sharp touching your foot causes you to stumble. Sock is red. And the red is slowly spreading the rest of your sock. Are you bleeding? You reach down and pull it off your sock and see the damage. Your middle toe is gone. It's just gone. Just a stump is left in its place, steadily leaking blood into the floor. You clumsily step back as if it would help you get away from what you were seeing. The blood in its trail simply follows your movements. 911. You have to call 911. Where's the... What? Your tongue is... What's happening to me? Slowly look over to find the cat is still eating. Completely unbothered by your suffering. Not bothering to try and stop blood from dribbling out of your mouth. You watch in the days the cat happily chews on a gross piece of... Wait, that's... really misviewed the cat jaws. It looks vaguely familiar. It looks like... a tongue? Oh, so the cat is just slowly eating away at me. Oh, I'm just getting more chills. Love this. Before you can't even think about doing anything to stop it, the cat dives in the container again. Bites into a piece that looks like a... Ah! Collapses over, clutching your torso. You writhe around the blood-streaked tiles, crying. Something inside you just... Blood pours out from deep within you. Whatever that was felt important. And now it's probably gone too. It hurts. It hurts so much. Stop. Please. You weakly try to reach up to the cat on the counter above you. Your vision blurs from the effort, from the pain, from your tears, from... Your eyes. Your eyes. You fall limply back to the floor. You're leaking blood all over. From all over. Your foot, your mouth, your insides, your eye sockets. You can feel your life fading away too. That's fine. If it means not feeling the pain of losing another part of you, then... Hopefully the cat will take its time eating your eyeballs. And give you time to just... You are what you eat. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. I'll be right back. Hold up. Okay, we're back. Just had to take a minute, you know? You know how it is. Whoa. Okay, we're gonna be playing this game for a while. This video is gonna be quite long, I think, because I'm actually enjoying this. Like, this game doesn't rely on jump scares and shit. It just gives you chills. It makes you feel like something is not right. Skip past all this. What happens if we... I don't... Cause... Let's not take it home. Cause you never take this thing home with you. You just can't take it home with you. You're a responsible adult. You are. With rent and bills to pay for, not to mention you need to buy food to survive too. There's no way you could care for a cat long term, right? You can barely afford this little outing on your day off. What to do? You are not ready. Oh, okay. Love that. That's great. What do we feed it, like our finger or some shit? We'll play with it. Aw, you just want a little attention, don't you? The worst thing must be bored sitting up in the box all day. You're not sure you're much of an interesting companion, but you're willing to do your best. There's gotta be something you can entertain this little critter with. But what? Check pockets. You can get your pockets. There's a small piece of string left in your pocket. Not very helpful. The string is far too short. An eager and excited cat leaving for it could easily lead to getting bitten and scratched. In your right pocket is a bar of chocolate. Not too important right now. And the thing on you is your phone. Not much of anything a cat knows, but there's something you can do. Take pictures. Yeah. Photo montage. Well, that was fun, right? Well, you enjoyed yourself. Nothing else to do and no intention of taking the cat home. You decided probably best to just leave. You don't want the cat to get too attached after all. Unless you have some memories to take with you. Okay, see you around, I guess. Good luck. Okay. You turn and walk away, but if you leave the alley... Jesus, that fucking scared me. That scared me. Your phone's got a message. You open it up and... What? Aren't I cute? It's a picture of a familiar looking cat. Huh? The cat does look cute. and happier in the picture. But it's not a picture you recognize. What the heck? Did I? You didn't take this picture. You peek over your shoulder at the cat. But the cat is simply looking at you. Meow. It meows sadly as if pleading for you to come back. Now we're out of there. You ignore the cat and briskly walk out of the alley with an look. Phew, that was weird. You're a good distance away when... Not again. You're looking at the new message end. Don't ignore me. Creeped out, you decide to just go home. I know you're seeing this. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. I don't like that. Come back. Come back, come back, come back, come back. Ugh. Can see you. Can always see you. You can't hide. I'll always find you. Oh well. Your eyes dart around nervously, certain that you're being followed. Is there ever a good ending to this? Like, is there ever an ending where things are just fine, but there's nothing there? You're finally home, but you feel too shaken for relief to calm you down. You rush to the bathroom and slam the door behind you. I did not realize that. This isn't real. It's like a bad dream. Everything's okay. I swear to God, if we see two yellow glowing eyes in this mirror. You fumble in the dark, turn on the sink, and splash your face with some cold water, hoping it will calm your mind and stop the hallucinations. Because that's all they are, right? Hallucinations? You're really regretting leaving home today. You must have been overworking yourself more than you realized. Yeah, that must be. You jumped to your phone alert. She was in the end of the message you received. Ignore that. It's over and over, but you can't just look. Keep it as quick shut. Please put me out of my misery. You mutters quietly. You don't realize you really mean it. You don't. But as the world takes shape in the darkest corner of your mind, your phone immediately stops vibrating. These things will give you relief, but you only feel dread sinking as you inhale in your stomach. You feel eyes on you. You feel puffs of air in the back of your neck, damp, deep, and slow. You take a deep breath and open your eyes. You look at the mirror. Nothing. You peek around the room. Still nothing at all. But you know something is there, waiting to be acknowledged, for you to accept the fact of its existence. Only then will it deign to give you peace, to free you from a life constantly looking over your shoulder, of fearing your own image, your own reflection. You feel it's patient, limitless, and old. You can't win against it in a war of attrition. Your lifespan will long expire before it tires of you. So, you close your eyes and accept it. Oh, lovely. As your head is severed from your neck, you're filled with peace. Grateful that at the very least, you never had to see it, whatever it was. Ending 3, headshot. Do 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 do. How many? There's 40 endings. There's 40 endings. Okay, we're gonna do 5 endings. Because honestly, I want to get all these endings, not in one video. Because we are chilling at half an hour so far. But I want to get all these endings. I'm loving this game, actually. Okay. So what happens if we just... It was perfect today, it's a good sign, right? Feel like finally starting to turn around. You're done with a lot of you feel excited at the possibilities of where you could go or what you could do. Maybe even who you could meet. You're so deep inside that you almost miss it. Yeah. Okay. In a big cardboard box. There's a cat. We already read that. You're right. That was different. They said our character said it was cute. Now she's saying it's familiar. I mean, it is a cat. How many different ways for a standard black cat to look after all? This one sure is a cutie, though. Just look. It's not glaring at you or hissing at you. It's glaring. We'll have a couple minutes. And Bass, just sitting there patiently, waiting for you to do something. We'll do another take cat home and then another don't take cat home. So we'll take cat home this time. Well, why not? Right? You really reach out of your arms for the cat easily leaps into them and climbs up onto your shoulders. It butts its head into your temple, nuzzling against it. Can't help but smile at the cat's enthusiasm. Let's get you out of here, yeah? On the way home, you briefly consider getting cat food. But that would be a waste of time. You shrug at the odd feeling and move on. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1 you living alone in it. So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long. Even if it is just a cat. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you wait for it to walk away and explore the environment. But it simply sits and looks up at you expectingly. I don't know what to do. We're gonna save here. And then we're gonna do something alone. Like what? Take a nap. Kills us. You're a little tired from the events of the day. Maybe making life-changing choices like committing to the responsibility of caring for another living creature really wears you out. You could definitely use a nap. You head to your room and get dressed in your pajamas before you decide to grab a glass of water from the kitchen. We're gonna get stabbed by nothing, aren't we? Never mind. You head back to your bathroom, ready for a much-needed nap. Meow. Well, only if you got to right past you and through the open door and jump onto the middle of the bed. Takes its time kneading at the sheets before settling down and closing its eyes. That's actually kind of cute. Well, that was fast. You frown thoughtfully. And when your mind's on it, you find yourself really craving a nap in your own bed. There's no way you could settling for sleeping on the couch. Certainly not the armchair. Which means you should sleep next to the cat. You should shrug with arm and sharing the bed, right? You both have had a long day after all. You try to carefully avoid jostling the cat as you lay down, but it immediately scoots over and curls up against you anyway. You smile. Sweet dreams. You feel like you slept for a long time? You feel a warm weight on your back, but you don't see the... Oh, mystery solved then. Do you feel comfortable? You consider getting up, but as soon as the thought enters your head, your mind fills with static and a deep sense of disapproval? Not yet, then? Okay. The cat jostled by your times of movement, kneads painfully at your back before settling down again and falling back to sleep. You fall back into slumber too. Oh, don't like this background. It's night. You want to get up. Claws taken to your back like a warning. Tomorrow then? Right. It didn't allow me to do that. No, you can right-click to open this menu. Cool. It's morning. You'll be late for work, but the cat doesn't budge. You never try to get out this time. You just close your eyes and drift off again. We're just gonna sleep forever, eternally. It's the next day. Since the last several days. Or has it been weeks? Or longer? You're not quite sure. You're hungry. You don't know how long you've been lying down. You feel sore in your back, but also in your stomach, your arms, your face, everywhere. You can't remember your last meal. Can't remember the last time you drank anything. You've been sleeping all this time, but you feel exhausted, more tired than you think you've ever felt in your life. You feel like this giant hand pressing you into the bed. Can't remember the last time you even considered moving. But somehow you know that you need to go back to sleep anyway. Everything will be fine if you just go back to sleep. Totally, yeah. You think you're hallucinating when the cat finally stirs. Meow. Starts languidly before hopping off your back. hear its feet paddling through your still open bedroom door, its steps fading down the hall. You don't open your eyes. You don't move. You're afraid you don't remember how. You're afraid it's static for if you try. But you eventually do try. You try to prop yourself on your arm. It's thinner than you've ever seen it. Thinner than you think should be possible. Ow! The arm snaps under the weight of your body and crumbles to dust on the bed sheets. Doesn't hurt in the slightest. Ugh, I feel weird. As if even your nerves have dried up and become as useless as you felt, as you feel in general. Just how long have you been laying in bed? I'm not laughing because I find this funny. I'm laughing because I'm just losing it. You don't have much time to think about it. Your failed attempt at sitting up sent you tumbling over the side of... I'm sorry. This is not funny. I'm just going insane. What the hell? I was bad like a ragdoll. Crack, crack, crack. What do you think you're possibly closer to being a ceramic doll? As your body shatters instantly upon impact with the floor, your head rolls towards the door. Letting you watch as the rest of your strong body parts crack and crumble and turn into broken ruin as your consciousness begins to fade. Oh boy. Hello. How you doing? The cat strolls into view, then poking and prodding at the remains of your brittle limbs. Bad kitty, you try to say. But you think your jaw might have snapped off earlier as well. Almost as if sensing your attention, the cat walks over to you. Well, your head at least, and you watch with your final conscious seconds as it lays down, curling its body around you. It feels warm. Well, maybe another nap can hurt. Ending 6. Just a cat nap. Oh yeah, no, just a cat nap. Oh, goodness gracious me. Okay. Okay. Continue. Oh wait, hold up. No, we were gonna go back. How do you load? Here we go. We're gonna load this. We did something alone. It's just something with cat. Like what? Let's feed cat. See what happens. It's smart after all. And mystery thing. Not that. We know what happened last time. That's me. That's technically me. Have some tuna. Cats like fish, right? Struggling to take the tuna from the cat and the meatloaf for yourself. Put the frankly ominous container back in the fridge. The cat looks a little disappointed. Tough. Yeah, no, I'd like to stay alive, thank you very much. You'll need to dispose of that weird whatever it is later. You open the tuna, spoon it onto a small saucer, put the saucer on the kitchen counter next to the cat. You don't think it should be encouraging it to eat up there, but you figure it'll make up for electing to not feed out the toxic goop it wanted. Meow. The cat looks like it finds tuna acceptable. You'll take it. Eat up, kitty. Meow. As the cat digs into its meal, you go by heating up the meatloaf in the microwave. Well, so in the time you hear, turns the cat place completely empty. Oh, that was quick. You need to pace yourself. What the? Cat causing little bubbles to float in its mouth. Okay, that's okay. You can process this. It's not completely as possible, right? Right? That's not to think too hard about it. Soon enough, the room's full of floating bubbles. Cat releases final tiny bubble before yawning and laying down right there on the counter. Okay, this is fine. Well, glad you enjoyed it. Pulls out the lunchroom are popped. They seem to be pretty resilient. Wait, what? What's that? As one of the bubbles floats closer towards you, there's actually something inside of it. Tiny, furry fish. They're just getting weirder and weirder. Still, can't help marvel at the bottle of wonder in front of you. You lift a hand. You extend your finger towards the bubble. Curve pressing against the surface. Little fish inside lashes out, visually seeing tiny fangs in your finger. Doesn't really have much at first, but then... Oh, we love this. Ow, what? Pain starts to climb your finger to the rest of your hand, past your wrist. Could it be some kind of venom? You fling your arm around and attempt to dislodge the fish, but I'm popping more bubbles around anyway. You accidentally knock your arm and several of the bubbles floating around. More tiny ravenous fish lash onto your flesh. Feeling back into its pain and suddenly bad dizziness, only to bump into more bubbles. More fish digging their teeth into your back. It hurts. You're getting dizzy. You've got to get out. You deliriously try to stumble out of the kitchen, but the entire room is filled with deadly bubbles. By the time you collapse on the ground, you're absolutely covered in tiny, angry, biting fish. Your legs, your torso, your arms, your face. Pain is unbearable. You can feel it in your skin, in your teeth, in your eyes, in your hair, and so consuming you can't even feel yourself convulsing or crying. You don't black out. Your heart's still rolling up in your skull when you gasp out of your last breath. And 6. Fish out of water. Ah, great. Okay. So this was... So we took a nap. We're going to do these options and then the options for the other ending. And then we're going to... and then we're gonna call it there for part 1 of this game. Unless this video doesn't do well, in that case, I'll just go, I'll just play the game on my own time. It's fine by me. Let's... Let me guess, is this gonna be some, like, The Ring type shit? You're not tired enough for a nap, but you're too lazy to get started on any of your chores, so you decide to watch a movie. You get dressed in your favorite pajamas, make some popcorn with an obscene amount of butter, and head over to your armchair. Honestly, it sounds like a really good idea, just getting dressed in some nice pajamas, making some popcorn, and then just watching a movie. I haven't done that in a while, but I should do that. Hopefully whatever happens in this doesn't happen to me, but you know. I like to discover that the cat is already napping on it. You frown a little in thought. The couch isn't the best angle for optimal TV viewing pleasure, and you don't feel like pushing it around to having to put it back later. The only options you have left is to sit on the floor, or move the cat to reclaim your throne. Reclaim your throne. You square your shoulders. Sorry, kitty, but that's my spot. Pick up the cat and place it on the floor. Meow. Clearly upset with you when you try to put it as an apology. Tosses your hand and scampers away. You sure I can put on a random movie before nestling into your chair. Some horror film that you loved it. You know what? Actually, I feel kind of bad. Did not mean to do that. Hold up, we can save this. Watch a movie. Sit on the floor. The cat is a guest. After all, you pride yourself in being a good host if nothing else. At least you would if you had a guest over. Or you grab a blanket and some pillows and make a comfy nest in front of the chair. You pop in a random movie from your collection and can tell instantly it's one of your favorite horror films. You've seen it a few times, but it never fails to get your blood pumping. A few minutes in, you're already invested, getting acquainted with the story and characters. The scares won't come until later, but for some reason you feel like something is watching you from behind. You know, probably nothing, but you feel compelled to check anyway. You peek over your shoulder. Hello! Yeah. When you jump out of your skin, jostling a few pieces of popcorn out of the bowl in your lap, the cat is awake and looking right at you. You take a calming breath, recovering from your heart, nearly lurching your chest and immediately feeling foolish. How do you think I feel? Jesus. It was just a cat, of course. It was so quiet you forgot it was right behind you. Even though it's the whole reason you're sitting on the floor in the first place. You shakily pick up the remote, intending to rewind some of the parts you missed. However, as soon as you press the rewind button, the TV shuts off. You blink, confused. Nothing else turned off. The kitchen's dim light was still on. The digital clock was glowing, and the movie player was still rewinding. The power clearly didn't go out, so why? You feel a chill run down your spine as you catch the cat's reflection in the dark TV screen. It's still looking at you. Cats stare silly. It's kind of their thing, right? And you're close, and you're a new addition in its life. Of course, it's going to study you closely to see if you're trustworthy. As mentally reassure yourself, you turn the TV back on. What? TV's on, but the movie isn't what's playing on the screen. It's It's you. You watch yourself wow. You watch yourself frown on screen as you feel your brow furrow in tandem. It's like footage of you in real time, like you're being recorded. It feels a familiar sensation of your mind focusing on small details to avoid the bigger picture of your current situation. Avoiding the question of how this is happening, or who or what is doing this, and why. Suddenly your mirrored self smiles and waves at you all on its own. Hello, me. I wave back. You don't wave back. I just did. Well, you're just on the move. You on screen doesn't seem to mind, though. Then it stands up. It walks out of frame. And, terrified yell rips out of your mouth before you can think to stifle it. On screen, in the chair, it's the cat. But it's wrong. It's become a large, swollen mass of black fur. Its twitching pulse arithmetically with slow, almost methodical breaths. Its mouth is a yawning entrance to a black abyss framed by a set of teeth that look very, very sharp. Glowing eyes bulge all over its body. It's still looking at you. It doesn't even acknowledge your on-screen persona as they walk back into frame and pet it almost lovingly. Then, the you inside the TV touches one of the cat's fangs. You flinch at the sudden sharp pain in your palm. You look down and sure enough, your hand is bleeding. You're not particularly afraid of blood, but for some reason the sight of it leaking out of you sends another chill down your back. A thought, clear and terrible, flashes across your mind. It's not just a mutated cat in the TV that's watching you, is it? Don't look behind you, don't look behind you, don't look behind you, don't look behind you, don't look behind you. Don't look behind you. You watch helplessly on your on-screen self smiles and nods at you, almost encouragingly. They stand in front of the cat's gaping jaws, looking into their depths. As you turn apart between the horrible realization of what's about to happen and the gripping wonder of what's they see looking back at them from the deep darkness, they jump in. Darkness is a sudden presence all around you, pressing in, holding you down, and you somehow feel weightless. Can't tell if you're falling, but it doesn't feel like you're lying down or standing still either. You feel warm. You feel cold. You feel everything. You feel nothing. Same. You feel nothing. NXT. Silent film. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Now, I'm gonna stop before this damages my psyche. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did, please like this video if you enjoyed it. I'm begging you at this point because I am scared. I am hooked on this game, but it's like if that hook was a deadly poison. A poison you're addicted to. You know? Does that make sense? I don't know. What is real? Is there a cat behind me? Nope. No cat behind me. Just my cat plush in the side of the room, staring at me right now, and I'm 90% sure it's just moved. I can't know it's real, but it's not a black cat, it's a white cat with a little pink ear. That might be blood later. I don't know. Might be my blood. Can't tell anymore. What's real? Please subscribe, like, comment if you want me to continue this, or just leave a nice little comment saying everything's gonna be fine, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fine. That cat did not blink, did it? Did the cat blink? I don't know if it did. I think I just saw it blink. I'm gonna stop before I go insane. I'm not actually insane, I'm just doing it for an act. Anyways, yeah. Comment down below if you want to see me continue this, or any other horror games that I should play. This music is bopping, but PTSD kicked in. Okay. I'm gonna leave it there. You know the Twitter and Discord thing. Just go do those things. I'm not gonna explain those. Goodbye.